Like, we don't have to be a supporter. We don't have to talk about her, and that's what I find that's what ends up coming over here. The trash takes takes itself out, and we end up with the best of the people that are over there, so to speak.
Or here's one, and I want to do this because this always cracks me up. So like, okay, they're now bashing the sweethearts. How bad the sweethearts. The sweethearts are bad people. Put a one in the chat if you guys remember how she used to be Skip's sweetheart and how she was literally licking my ass for the last 8 months. Put a one in the chat
Telling
if you
people not to
remember
weaponize you, but
sweet
also
I didn't need
Skip
that
weaponize.
sweetheart.
visual. I
Put a
didn't want
one in
that
the chat
visual,
if you remember
Aaron.
that.
Well, I was like, just I thought it was so well, not ironic. I hate when people use that word wrong, but I thought it was weird that she was like, don't y'all need to stop weaponizing Erin, but like I felt like she would kind of be doing the only one talking about Erin is you. So aren't you kind of weaponizing Erin? Because I know for damn sure I never was like, I'll get Erin to come for you. Like that's never been I don't need to get anybody to do anything for me. I'm not saying that nobody has done things for me, but I don't need like I'm very capable.
Do they
Um
think that Aaron is like a nuclear weapon or
yeah,
something? Why would
Aaron
they?
Aaron's the mob.
Right?
Some
Meanwhile,
people really
I'm
do
at home
act
just
like that with Aaron
vacuuming.
now.
Imagine thinking I'm like a mobster and all I'm doing is vacuuming my house with my shark vacuum.
Oh yeah, I always thought of it with your Skechers on.
Oh, do not say that. I will never own Skechers.
Yeah. Well,
The
I mean, they
slim
can say
ones.
that we're horrible people and blah 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 blah. It's like I don't know. I feel like they always just cut up clips of us and they point out like everything that we say and do, but they don't mention like what they said and what they did to provoke our reaction or cause whatever we said that they think is
Exactly.
so horrible.
They only show our retaliation. They never show what started it,
Even
ever.
even with Skip, the whole reason that I even got into that little, I guess if you could even call it an argument, it was like one sentence, but the whole reason I got into that was because she was being rude to Bree and you and everybody in the live. Really, that's why I didn't understand. She said that she was coming in there to show support for Bree, but it's like you came in there telling everybody to shut the fuck up. Like, how's that showing support for
And
Bree?
basically justifying like talking
Exactly.
shit. And actually, what I was gonna say a second ago was they say y'all such bad people, but I remember someone paid you, you know who, to make a video for me, and you did, and it ended up being about my husband, and you actually took it down. Not, it didn't take you that long either, and I remember she was actually upset about it. Like, what happened to that video? And I think you even kind of made up an excuse, like, oh, I have to do this because like, and I think that I mean, and maybe I'm wrong, but I think that you did it because there is a heart obviously inside of you, and I think that I don't think me and you ever really hated each other. I think that it was just it was what it
Yeah.
was. Like, cause I
Oh,
always
Ethan
knew, like
has
I'm
the
like I
bigger
know
heart
there's
out
even
of the
better
two of
than
us.
this. You know what I'm
He has the
saying?
heart.
What?
Ethan
Like
has
I
the
feel like
bigger
I'm
heart out of the
fighting.
two of us.
Whenever we were having our beef with you, I'm like I
Ethan
feel like I'm
doesn't really
fighting
do
myself.
part.
I feel like I'm like fighting a different, like a female version of myself. It's like this doesn't even
Yes,
feel natural.
and that's why I'm like I know this is not like. And
Feels
I would
like
tell you that
forced.
too. I'm just like I just know this is like, and I just would. And you know what? I did that on purpose to save you. I so when and I will never regret it. Like, I mean, it ended up being good. The whole reason that the whole falling out was I exposed that you had wait, was it? Oh, that to Shelly. But I did that. I knew in the long run y'all would understand, but I knew that that would save y'all from that girl. See, I saved y'all.
Dude, that lady was crazy, Shelly. I
Oh
forgot about her
my
until you just
God.
said her name.
Oh,
I
now
really
She
now
used to hate
Cherry's
so
now
much.
Cherry's trying to tell me that I think she's Shelly.
Oh God.
I know who Shelly is.
Yeah, we know
Who is
who
she?
Shelly
We
is.
know who
Very.
Shelly is.
Do you think she's Rez?
No, no. I think Shelly's involved with Amanda. I think that Shelly and Resmanda know each other, but it's not this chick Cherry who's involved with Beth and them.
No, I don't know.
Hmm.
Shelly was so invested. I truly believe that she just
Yeah.
thought she knew who Rez was and was like, yeah, I think. Wait, Cherry thinks I'm fake CNJ. Oh my god! Wow.
But
Oh, you know,
Aaron,
Cherry said
didn't
that that's not true. That that's her. You know that thing you sent in the screenshot. You know when what? But
Yeah,
didn't we end up finding out like definitively that Shelly was somebody that was friends with Rez in real life though?
yeah,
oh, did y'all? Oh, I don't know.
yeah. Oh yeah, Ethan and I need to. That's going to be an
Which, when
episode.
I thought about it, it made sense because I'm like, well, with how invested she was and how much information she had and the hours worth of screen recordings that she made and the notes and the charts and the bar graphs and all this different stuff that I'm like, nobody would put this much work into something unless it was like,
Maintenance to
you
Cherry.
know, their best friend or like themselves, like it has to be somebody that's, I don't know. Nobody else would put that much effort and care that much about who this person is
Well,
that's
no,
in front of them.
CTW did. I mean, Axe and Pink and all of them. Like, I mean, we did for a little while, but I was over it after so long. I'm like, I can't do this anymore. Oh, and I just want to say this: I don't want to know who the Cajun Navy gens are. I think it would ruin it. Like, I think it would ruin this whole. Like, if you knew who they were, it wouldn't be like it wouldn't be funny anymore. It wouldn't be like I don't know. I'm not interested in knowing who they are.
I don't want to know who they are either. I like them. The main three. The wannabe ones are lame.
And I don't even, I think. I mean, yeah, I don't want to know who they are. Some people are. Sometimes just gotta let things be. um.
Technically, Rez is the reason that we're all here right now.
Right. I know. We got that's something that's good. I guess
She did
Man,
something for us.
it is something. I think of like So that okay. So her doing that kept Beth with us, but it sent her out, and she needed to go out. But in the long run, I also know that at the end of the day, I got to give Rez and Fez credit. They were right about Beth. I would have always stood up for what I felt like was right, and I don't regret what I did because then Rez would probably still be here, and but Fez and Rez, they weren't wrong about Beth. Beth is a
You
fucking
said that like she
snake.
passed
She's
away.
annoying as fuck, like that too.
Dude,
She's
she's in every live talking
like a
about me. Cock
flea. She's like
blocking
oh my
Aaron,
god,
sweetheart. Oh my God.
she's like a flea, y'all, like a big flea. Like, or like a fly. You ever seen a big fucking flies? Well, I know that they're like, oh, a big mosquito. She's just a big, and I don't mean big. Look, I'm big too. It's okay. Wait, y'all, me and Evelyn had a waitress today that looked just like Beth, by the way.
Ow. Maybe it was her. She dressed up and she was like, I need to get intel on them. I'm gonna pretend to be the waitress
And
at
she was
the
kind of
cafe,
like,
but
okay,
I wouldn't put it past them.
she was kind of like all night Evelyn's like, should we get the boudin balls? And every time the waitress was right there, should we get the boudin balls? Blah blah. And then she's like, what do you think? Are the boudin balls good? We actually don't have them. Like all night she's talking about them and not once. So Evelyn's just like working this up, like she convinces herself that she wants them, and this girl hears her the whole time, and then she's like, "Oh, we don't have those right now." Like, why wouldn't you tell her that for the last hour, Beth? It was really Beth. I seen that pillow back there. Actually, Evelyn, that room. Never mind. It's not that important. Oh
Somebody
wait.
said, I'm sorry you have to look at that while trying to enjoy your meal. Oh my god, so
Your
shady.
mods keep kicking me when you let me up. Oh, my mods don't like
Let
boxing
her know.
videos. Wait, y'all. I don't know if y'all seen. I want to say this because somebody's spreading lies. So Rogie, Rogie and his wife. Somebody posted a video about his wife, and I have the proof that that's not the same person. Okay, that's the wrong Samantha, and that is fucked up to be saying that about her. Like, because that's some wild ass shit that girl did, and it's not the same person. So that person is lying. And if y'all want the proof, I can show it to you. But yeah, because I went and looked it up, and I went to Truth Find or whatever, and I typed in the first and last name, and literally two of them came up. One with that girl's last name, and one with Rogie's. And the girl that they posted is 30 years old, and Sam is 36. So blah blah blah. Bye, Sarah. Why are you one? Oh, you one of the people that put out that video? That's weird to put out videos like that about somebody. But no, one's 30 years old. I knew that Sam wasn't 30 years old. I was like, damn, Rogue. But no.
That's not good research. Not good research etiquette at all.
Yeah.
They're basically like shoot first, ask questions later all the time.
Exactly.
It's like, well, I don't even know if this is
I
the right
think these
person
people
that I'm
do.
aiming for, but whatever, I'll find out later.
I think they
Damn.
purposely did it.
Is it that
At
serious?
first, I was worried about it because when I put in a name, all I saw was Rogue's wife. Until I was like, you know what? I just got to go to like someplace like that. Truthfully, because I'm not going to pay for it, but it'll at least show you the names at first. I'm like, okay, there's two of them. And 130, 136. So they're lying. And they've been going in chat saying, wait till you see this video. Yeah. People love to slander people's names around here, man.
It's crazy that they're doing that to him.
I know. You see, our thing, because our whole team did it. I shouldn't even bring up BS. You know who I'm talking about. We did it very professionally, in my opinion. It wasn't like slandering her. It was all the truth. But anyways, I digress.
Yeah.
We properly investigated and exposed someone the proper way. That's why we're the FBI.
Yeah. Take notes.
Yeah.
Take notes, bitch.
It took me 2 seconds to find the real Samantha. I'm gonna we're gonna be creating a PI firm. Wait, is that private investigator? Okay, yeah, PI. The FBI PIs. Who is that? Oh, never mind. I always find new accounts about me.
Also, I don't know anything about Gypsy Rose Blanchard. I literally know nothing about the case, and I never have. So my involvement in this community is all because some anonymous cat lover with 3 black cats reached out to me and wanted to pay me $30 to make an expose/roast video about. I don't even remember who it was about at that
Fancy
point.
Maselli.
It was about Fancy. Yeah, that's right. And then she actually tried to get me to make a roast video on Brie, but I turned it down. I was like, I can't. I think I told I'll do it later. I'll just put it off a little. But that's the reason why. That's the reason why we all got connected. That's how it happened. Not because I know anything about the case. I guess Rez just thought, oh, this internet sweetheart guy, he's really good at roasting people, and she has a lot of people on the internet that I guess she feels like she can't roast herself.
Well, she also paid you to do the Pink Sam's video too, and the Ryan Lee video.
Clock that T. And I didn't like Ryan Lee for a long time, but then after the Recovery Warrior turned on me and was selling screenshots of our conversation to Primink, get out. I've had enough of that, bitch. That's when I messaged Ryan Lee and I'm like, we have an enemy in common, the skeleton. Because why would you sell screenshots of our DMs to the person
I always
that's making
liked Ryan Lee.
Documentary about
I always liked her.
I am so thankful for that video, though. You want to know why? I have that video, like, if I type in PRI, automatically your video comes up, and I'm gonna tell you why, though. The only reason I go to your video probably once every 2 months is because I forget the name of the place. He teaches you, like, on that video, he taught me how I can find out how long, or like the day someone started their TikTok. I learned something from that video. Fuck the shit he said about you. I learned how to find out when someone started a TikTok, and now you don't even know. I don't listen to the video, but you don't know how often I see that video. If he ever takes it down, I'll be so sad because I'm going to forget the name of that site. I already forgot it. I know the one you can find the TikTok number, but I don't know the other one. I always have to go back to his video, and it's always right at that spot because that's the only part I watch of the whole video. And I'm like, oh, thank you. Goodbye. That's the only reason. But yeah, so I will say I'm thankful for that. I forgot it already, and I just used it the other day.
Brianna Heinz.
I took it down for a while, actually.
May I interject with a question?
Yes.
Who else was correct about Beth? Who else?
You, but not about that situation. You aren't correct. You was correct. Well, no. You was correct that she was a snake, and she was just not a good person. But you weren't correct about what happened.
So I get a half a point.
Yeah.
You know what I wish she would do? Put some action behind those threats. Stop running them red and bumpies and put some action behind it, because nobody cares about your threats. Let's do an expose on Ethan. What are you going to expose on Ethan? Ethan is who he is. Everybody knows everything about him. So what are you going to expose about Ethan? What you going to expose?
That I responded to some accounts that were made on the same day. That was the whole case. That was the whole case. Let's think critically about this. How many times did my account get shut down? 28 times. Do you think that I possibly reposted old videos and old screenshots of the exact same comments that I replied to that were 100% real people? And he really didn't do that much great research. He didn't really look into it as much as he made it seem, because there's a ton of people in the comments saying, hey, I hate Internet Sweetheart. He did XYZ, blah, 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 blah. It's like, why are all these people in the comments, but you're saying that I don't reply to real people? You're saying all these accounts are me just writing hate comments to myself. Why is there a million people in the comments saying that they have beef with me? These people look real.
Well, I, as a good Christian, would love to be a fly on the wall. If Beth takes on a sweetheart, please, Jesus, let me be a fly on the wall. Please. I would love that.
What?
But didn't the people
I got
that
the
had
goods,
you-
y'all. I'm just telling y'all. I ain't trying to bring up Gypsy right now, so I ain't got to tell y'all what I got. But I got the. This is fucking wild. What Gypsy found and gave me tonight. I feel like I'm gonna find some shit in here. This is crazy. I was not
Festering
expecting.
said, but didn't the people that had videos made of them become friends with the sweethearts for a bit? If you're talking about the swimming video, yeah, I did end up becoming friends with a lot of the people that I beefed with back in the day, and my most popular arguments or whatever you want to call them, or people that I got tattooed on my back. A lot of them, we did end up becoming friends because it's like they got to know me and they're like, okay, this bitch is actually pretty funny. You know, if you talk to me long enough, you're eventually gonna be like, I see why people like him. To know me is to love me. Just saying.
Hey, Amelia, Emily. Emily, she's so sweet.
What did I tell you, Ethan?
There's only a few people that still have problems now. One of them is Kristen, the kindergarten teacher. I don't know. She thinks I'm like the devil. But there's only a few of them. But the other ones, I don't know. Some of them I haven't even talked to or seen in years. But
I'm sorry, I'm being loud.
Like Helen.
Okay, I'm just like, man. Sometimes when I get my hands on this stuff, I can't like. This is what I was. I don't want to get into that. I don't think people realize there's some good shit up in here. It's always so. Whenever you get like, I don't know, I never worked on like a crime before or been a part of like anything like this. But it's so weird. Imagine like finding like a diary of like a person that's not here anymore. That's like basically what this is. Like, I'll probably will eventually, long time. I mean, not long time from now, but maybe months from now, go through some of this. But y'all, I am like, what I just seen in there is just, yeah. I feel like I have somebody's diary. Like, but it's not personal. Like, it's just, I'm just blown away right now. Some of the stuff that I just found, just by a few seconds, just looking in there. And Gypsy didn't even know she had this. It was like way, way, way at the bottom of the box of pictures that she has, and it's insane. Like the shit that's in there. But I'm so excited. It's like finding a little treasure, because it's like whoever found
crying. I don't know why.
the diary that was found, and I'm gonna say it wrong.
What? What's
Shut up. Oh, he's so cute. Or is it a she? No, it's a he. It's Frank.
He's gotten so fat. It's a he. His name's Frank. What? What does it matter?
Oh, he's so cute.
And Frank. Okay, I was saying that, but I like didn't like if I was wrong, because I'll be saying Lisa Frank and shit like that on accident. Because I love me some Lisa Frank. But
Franklin, good boy.
oh, Frank, that's the cutest name.
Stop misgendering Frank, Bree.
I
Not
said he.
cool.
It's a
Not
he.
cool.
Okay. Well, Ethan and Aaron, did y'all know that I thought that the dog that Scott found behind his work, we thought it was a girl for a month and a half. But it's not a girl, it's a boy. He's a boy. And guess what? His owners had him for 15 years, and we found out he had a chip. And we were waiting, and it was bittersweet, it was sad, but I used to always think, I wonder if he always thinks about his owners. He was with them, I found out, for 15 years. You know what they said? He ran away when the gate guys were there, and I just hope that maybe he'll find a good home. Like, you had him for 15 years, and when I tell y'all, this is the sweetest dog. The way that he loves to cuddle, full body, just lay with you like he's a human being. It breaks my heart, but at the same time, he was meant to find us because he gets to spend the rest of his life being truly loved. Because I'm sorry, but if you could just let your dog 15 years, you can have him. It breaks my heart. And he used to whenever we go to pet him, and it could be because we were new. I don't know. He would always do that. Now he never does that. He answers to his name. He had a name, but he doesn't answer to that. He answers to what we call him. I don't know. He was meant to be in our life. He was. I know, right? He's so sweet. He's so sweet.
Some people need to just be banned from having pets. Because
Right.
you just shouldn't have dogs if you're. Would you do that to your child? Come on.
Years. I hope he finds a good home. Right. Your child gets out and I hope he finds a good home. I could not believe, because they got in touch with the mother of her, and she was like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna come get him." But it was a red flag though when she said, "We've been looking for him for a few weeks, honey. We've been having this dog for 6 weeks. You didn't look for him for a few weeks. So a few weeks is 3. I mean, maybe 4. You wouldn't say a few weeks if it was 6, or it might have even been 7 by then. So this dog, they didn't care about him, and he's so sweet, huh?
It doesn't make sense to me because
I wouldn't stop
if my
looking.
dog escaped for 5 minutes, I would be.
And no, he never escaped, though. They dropped him off. Somebody saw a lady. A lady posted a dog that looked just like him on Facebook that morning saying, does anybody, we need to get rid of this dog. We don't, for some reason, she needs to get rid of him. And then all of a sudden, we find him, and I posted it there, and they were like, this looks just like the dog. And they took it down because they don't like people doing that, because that's, what? You don't just, you should know who, I don't think that you should just be giving your dog to anybody. So they don't allow posts like that, and then he happens to be found right around where that lady, is in right behind Scott's work. And yeah, and which is, he lived walking would take for a 7-minute drive. So that's a long, and he's an old, he wobbles when he walks. He's 15 years old. But yeah, the vet came in the room, and she grabs under him, okay? And she's like, he's a boy. I was like, I still haven't seen his private. He's so furry. I don't see it. That's why I don't know. But we misgendered him for way too long, huh? I wanted to do a cartoon AI video of Rain and Jax talking, and it was gonna be the story of when he first came here, and he'd be like, "Dude, they keep calling me a girl." I think it'll be so funny. Wouldn't that be funny?
I'm so glad y'all found him, though. I really am.
He even got a pink body.
I've been misgendered by Skip all week, so he'll be okay. Skip said that my balls haven't dropped yet. But your husband is 5'5". Clock that T.
Okay, does she not realize, first of all, I was telling Erin this the other day, I love your voice. Does she not realize her husband does not have a super deep voice? Does she think he does? Because she must.
No, I was thinking that too.
He sounds, I'm not going to say just like you, but he doesn't have I think it's about the same tone and the same pitch. So maybe if her husband's balls haven't dropped either, maybe that's why she thinks yours hasn't, because his hasn't, and she's comparing it. I don't know. Because that is wild to me, because her husband does not have a deeper voice.
They're very similar.
I have a deeper voice than him, so.
Well,
I just think that's crazy. She literally is talking about her own husband, basically.
What did he say when he was like, "Oh, you don't know who I am, but I know who you are"? I'm like, okay, you sound like you want to have sex, low-key. You don't sound like you're threatening me. You sound like you've been thinking about this. Why do you know who I am, and I don't know who you are?
You think Bobby wants your body, Ethan? You think that's what it is?
That lady Beth is streaming you with Scott on her background. Oh, I can fix that. Wait, Scott's on her background? Hold on one second.
That's where the animosity is coming from.
I don't understand.